Hi guys, welcome back. Here we are in 2026 now. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and a really good New Year. And I know I did. Apart from before Christmas, came down with the flu. It wasn't the best, but I got over that now. And finally got a very cold but dry Saturday afternoon. And I've got a few things to do. I've just come around to look at the Disco. The roof rack on it is a bit corroded and I'm going to have to do something about it. Now, whether I'm not going to buy another one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one as a template and make a new one. Now, I've ordered steel. That should be here midweek. I can't remember what size I got. I think it's 25mm box section, 2mm thick. So that'll be more than enough for a roof rack for what I use it for. It just has a tent and then other bits and pieces, general use of roof rack. I need to sort out the spotlights. I've got two decent sized spotlights. I'll flip the camera and I'll show you. So I've got the two larger ones on the top there, and I've got another two. I've got these two LED ones which are alright, but they're more of a work light than anything else. And the rust is, as you can see, literally just breaking out of my fingers, so that's all round. It's a lot worse than I thought, but so that's why I'm going to be making a new one. Very similar size, and obviously the roof tent will sit at the back, but I'm going to get it a bit different because this bar here in the centre here catches the rear sunroof when you open it, so it's not going to have that rear bar. It might have something like this around the front, it might not. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Also the lights, the wiring for the lights, I need to redo all that because I did it kind of in a rush. I'm not overly happy with that, so I'm going to redo those. But yeah, that's the plan. Right, that's the spot lamps off. Bit of trouble with the larger ones because they're held on. They're held on by this bolt in here. I'll get to zoom in, focus for you. And that's just obviously a square slotted hole, and there's a square bit on the top of that bolt. You can see it there. And what had happened is it's just splayed out. So as I was trying to undo the bolt, which of course is rusted, that was just spinning round. So I just had to get a pair of mould grips just to hold that square, just so I could undo the nut. They're not too bad. That's just a lot of surface rust, because I have cleaned these up once before, but I've literally just cleaned them up and just sprayed some matte black over. No lacquer, no primer, nothing. Just to tartan them up, just to make them look good. But now I've got them off, I've got another set of these, I just don't have the plastic covers, so I'm going to have to try and keep an eye out for some of those. But what I'm going to do is clean these up and do the same on the others and actually do them properly. So they'll be cleaned up, primed with an etch prime, and they're rust treated, then primed and then painted and then lacquered to give them that final bit of protection. So I'll then have 4 of these on the new roof rack when I finish making that. Okay, now the roof rack's off, I'm going to show you a bit closer up the actual damage. So there's a lot of corrosion in there. Kind of all around it really. It's not doing too good. This side's a bit better, but not much. So, my plan is I'm going to use this as a template to make a new rack, to make a new roof rack. It won't have the mesh on the new one because I found that although it is good when you put stuff on, and when you get up there and you walk around, as you saw what I was doing when I took the spotlights off, it's more of a hindrance. So what I'm going to keep is obviously the mounting arms, the feet and the caps and that, and then this, yeah, and that's it. And then I'm going to make a flat plate that the new roof rack will be welded to, and then that'll just be bolted to these. So the only thing I am keeping is the legs. So yeah, and as you saw, I was sliding it off, but what I have done before is I put this clear protective film on. So that took all the damage that would have obviously scratched the paintwork. So I'm glad I did that. Right, so that's the roof rack removed. I took all the 8 legs off, which are the parts I'm keeping. The main body will be scrapped once I finish making a new one. That's all I got getting done today. I can't do anything with the roof rack because I've got to wait for the steel to arrive, which is going to happen in the week. I've got a daytime, but it is cold. I need to go in and warm up because it's really cold today. And I've got to take the dogs for a walk. So, as you've seen, he did come around and inspect and pester me because he wants a walk, so that's fine. We'll get him walked, which will be nice. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything for today. Yeah, so it's not really a let's do this kind of, it's not really a massively in-depth video. Just a start in, and to let you know I've got plans and stuff. So little bits and pieces to get on with, and hoping I can get more videos a bit more frequently out for you. Obviously weather dependent because I'm working outside, so I am at the mercy of the weather. When it's raining and freezing cold, you don't really want to be out working, so yeah, but I have got other stuff I can get on with anyway. Right, so I suppose that's all for today. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you're liking it, please like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.